Welcome back, everybody, to Rimworld. Today, I have added back, for whatever reason, I don't know how it fell out of the mod pack, but I've added back the new storytellers from Rimworld. So we have Accipiter, no idea, Hysteric. We have Serenes Sadistic, or we have Hildegard Epic. The reason I'm suggesting this is because yesterday and the day before that, and I think the day before that, we haven't had any raids. Randy is okay, but the issue with it obviously being purely random is that it will just be anything. It could be a bunch of animals coming in. There's no real logic, rhyme, or reason to it, which I guess is kind of the appeal of it. But it's not really adding any difficulty. And one comment I saw in yesterday's episode said that don't bother changing the storyteller for difficulty reasons, because this mod pack is about showing off new things. And I agree, but you've got to bear in mind, the only way we can show off a lot of some of these things is with raiders turning up, is by getting those psychic implants from the Empire raiding us, for example. So what we'll do is we can always go Hildegard Epic and put it on, say, Savage. So Hildegard will send creates events like raids, resource drops, and animal attacks. If we set that to Savage, bear in mind, animal attacks are kind of a two-headed coin. Obviously, you've got to deal with the animals attacking you, but if you win, you get a shitload of food to last you a while. Raids are really what we're after here, but we don't want to encourage so many raids that, again, it distracts us from the main meat of the mod pack, which is taking a look at all these crazy new things. So I'm alright to try that on Savage for a while, based on that, and we'll see how it goes. And we can always crank that back up later, but I think this is probably a good middle ground, especially as right now we're in the middle of building the entire base back up. They've actually done a lot of progress, so I let it tick for only about half a day in-game, but one cool thing did happen in that time, which I wasn't expecting, and that was something actually really, really good. Sophia has convinced them that life is pretty good even out here on the Rim. They're now an optimist because they had happiness, because they were in that green, well, blue-green mood for so long. So that's now a permanent trait change. But bear in mind, does work both ways. If they are depressed for too long, they will gain that depressed trait and go into the negative, which I think Delta has, right? Oh, wait, did someone not get that? Helitos has depressive. Maybe I'm misremembering. Anyway, that's really great, because Upsa was already in a fantastic mood, so this is just going to help eke out a few more buildings. You know, we can keep Upsa awake for a little bit longer without having to do recreation or getting food immediately to be able to get some of these buildings done. The best part about digging those back walls out too is we've ended up getting more stone chunks. More stone chunks mean more stone blocks, and more stone blocks mean this base is going to be built a lot faster. Here's what I am thinking, though. We should probably finish off digging through there and eject all these friggin' animals, because they are all over the place. To be honest, we could dig through there. Let's go ahead and dig through there, and then we'll stop them coming into this back area. We could save this for specifically just farming crops. That's a better idea. Have all this area for farming crops, and then out the front we can have our cotton, our devil strand, our hay grass, whatever. That's not really going to be the difference between life and death. You know, if we lose some cotton in a future raid, or if one of the animals eats it, that's not going to affect us. But if they, all these potatoes or rice or whatever, then we are going to die. Besides, I think I've already limited this back area to where the animals can go to anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's not much point. They can barely get to any food down the back either way. Let's go ahead and clear that then and yeet them out of my goddamn base. Get the hell out of here. We've put down a big doormat in front of it as well. So, in theory, as long as we keep them out of there, it should stay relatively clean. We'll open this area up, grow a load of hay grass in there. That way they've got roughly the same amount of food as what they are sort of missing out very slightly on back here. I also didn't consider that as well, but of course we have the fishing zone. In fact, I think we should probably move our corpse pond to somewhere else so that we can fish there without upsetting our people too much. Is there a more convenient corpse pond? I guess we could drop them, like, here. Because that's also a fairly sizable area, but it's going to be probably quite close to where enemies are dying anyway, so we don't have to drag them all the way through the base like we've got with our current corpse pond. So I'll go ahead and copy the settings over, and we'll remove that one, and we can turn that into a bigger fishing zone if necessary. Let's go ahead and copy that, get it moved onto this one, and get those corpses gone basically as fast as we can. Good shit. Okay, get rid of that. And then we will still dig through there eventually, just to add a bit of convenience, but obviously getting the base built to start off with, getting the chunks cut, getting the beds down, etc., etc., is going to be much higher priority. So what we could do then is, seeing as we're going to have this area as kind of farming, this area is fishing, we could make the kitchen a lot larger, and then expand the freezer down this direction. So we've still got a connection up to the front just in case we want to keep growing crops over here. That could work. And then just dig a tunnel, basically try and round things out, well, opposite of round things out, try and square things off. So build, say, across there to make all of this into a freezer, dig a tunnel directly parallel through this mountainside, And then we've got a very easy way to collect some potatoes or crops or whatever as we grow over here and take them straight back to the freezer. That could work a lot better. And then we'll have a smaller kitchen and then a dining room area we can keep over here. Not sure what we'll do about this. This we could turn into a recreation as well. We'll see how it goes. We've got a lot of extra recreation items. These bedrooms are absolutely gigantic. What the hell was I thinking? We could probably cut them in half. To be honest, the reason I wanted to do it is because we are expecting a lot of extra furniture from all of these mods that we've got. So I don't want to miss out on not being able to fill their bedrooms with whatever, like the vanilla expanded mods, for example, had all the spacer technologies and the spacer furniture, which might have a negative effect if we keep the room too small because we can't fit them in. Does that make sense? Anyway, right, okay, so we've got that one there. This is going to be a bedroom eventually, too, when we've moved all this furniture over. Let's get this one moved over into here, then. Oh, God, I hate how uneven all these fucking bedrooms are going to be. Never mind, doesn't matter. That's the problem with sort of laying it out the way we have as well. That's not how end tables go, you fool. So this is probably going to take a while to get all this stuff reinstalled, unless I prioritize it. Prioritize just getting the stuff reinstalled so that we can plan out that other spare bedroom. That's fine. Give me Delta. She can do this, and we obviously don't have to worry about... Oh, come on. I'll have to manually queue all these up then, unfortunately. So Delta, Prioritize working on that one, that one, that one. I'm queuing all these up. You can see them being added to the queue. Actually, you can't quite because it's cut off, but we get all this done first and foremost. That way, that gives these guys time a little bit more to stone cut. That sentence was all backwards. I've had a long day. I've been recording some Dark Souls, and it really has just completely frazzled me. I need a nice relaxing time playing Rimworld on Savage for a while. Ooh, okay, well, shit. What do we got then? That is not too bad. What is even that thing? A dagger snout. Hello. The Murdoth Mech Hive. They're going to start selling me copies of the sun. And then we've also got a Vesper there. That means Wasp. Then we've got 2 crawlers as well. That's not difficult. As far as mechanoid hives go, that's okay. That's pretty good. I don't know what the Vesper does, and I don't know what the dagger snout does either. So I'm a little bit concerned that they might pull something out. Have they got a little bit of a description? That one's got a charge rifle, apparently. Okay, fair enough. Glitter Tech Glittering Charge Rifle. What the hell is that thing? Incredibly swift movements. More than half their body's made of pure gold. Oh, okay. They tend to use cover wherever it is available. Basically, what that means, that's programmer taught for. We couldn't code them not to use cover. Brilliant. And then we've got a dagger snout. Fast insect-like combat mechanoid arm with a vicious sharp blade on its head. Isn't as dangerous as other close-range mechanoids such as scythers, but they appear in great numbers. There's always a bigger mechanoid. Okay, that's nothing to worry about then. So, weaker scyther, a mechanoid that takes cover, which is fine, and then a couple of crawlers, which are incredibly fragile, obviously harder to hit. The turrets themselves are the hard thing here. So, I mean, we might as well... We could just wait for them to wake up, to be fair. I'm not in any rush to try and kill those things. That's a power play. That's Delta's dad right there. Wow, that's, I mean, he's basically looking at you, my guys. Oh, God, that's cursed. So, all we got to do is basically finish this room off now, smash that through, get rid of all these walls, and we're done with the bedrooms that were necessary to start off with here. So, why don't we start stripping this out? Sorry, Helitos, you're going to lose your bedroom for a while there. Get some of these heaters reinstalled as well. As long as we are somewhat sensible about how we do it, we should be able to heat most of this with just, like, 2 heaters. Especially as the temperature... Actually, the temperature's not so bad. It is summer after all. Cool. Let's get these reinstalled as... Oh, you can't reinstall vents. Okay, never mind. Bedrooms are almost done here. Let's get down... we will... Oh, man, I should build double beds for everybody, shouldn't I? How am I playing out with these single beds? Right, let's go ahead and do that instead. People deserve luxury. How much wood we got? 357. So we haven't got enough really to be throwing it around willy-nilly, but we can definitely get down some extra beds in... so we've got looking at 30 plus another, 85, and then another 50. Oh, so we can just afford to get down 2 more bedrooms worth then. That's fine. Bear in mind, we've already got some end tables, furniture, whatever else it'll take. Delta, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you with every essence of my being. I can't believe we still haven't fixed that problem, huh? All right, how are we looking? Everyone's doing pretty well. Everything's doing fine. One thing I want to check up on very briefly was the teratogenic originators again, seeing what we're looking like on implants. We haven't picked up any more by the looks of it there. 60%. So this one, there were a couple of different theories to why we couldn't harvest it. One person said it's because it was sleeping, and I gave that comment a heart, which turns out was wrong. Because even when they were awake, I tried just before we start the episode while it was awake to harvest from it. It must just be because we are missing tentacles on that one. because it can't move, because it's incapacitated. You also can't harvest from it, which is a massive pain in the arse. So we did get that medicine yesterday, didn't we? So why don't we give it a go? Literally, in this sense, not just as a double entendre. Well, actually, as a double entendre. We're going to hit the artificially impregnate button, and we're going to send someone to need material. I thought we bought a load of herbal medicine. Yeah, there's 10 herbal medicine right there. What do you mean? What else do I need? Hang on. Requires 2 medicine. Okay. I mean... Oh, maybe it means medicine and not herbal medicine, despite the fact it shows the herbal medicine option for herbal medicine. Am I maybe incorrect on that? We are allowing animals to use medicine. We'll try that. Maybe it counts as that, for example. Need material, huh? Maybe it means actual medicine then. Let's try it on this pig. Go and impregnate this pig. Not assigned to operating. Oh. Prioritize operating. So we can operate on this pig, but we can't... What do you mean? Need material, yet this pig we can? How strange. Okay, why don't we try it? Maybe again, maybe it's because it is an incapacitated animal. So, let's try this one. Nope. Nope, that's definitely not. Not ready for surgery. Oh, hang on. Maybe when it lies down. It was this one, right? Yeah, okay. Let's try that one. Oh, bulk goods trade is fantastic. Okay, it's down. Need material. Okay, so maybe certain animals require different variants of medicine in that case. Maybe herbal medicine for pigs is fine, but maybe not for these guys. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know that you need anything else, if you catch my drift. Oh, it's the anime squad. They're back again. My God. Apparently we're hosting a rave. Here we go. Okay, the bedrooms are coming along really, really well. Just a few more floors and walls to get down there. How's Delta doing with their construction skill? 6.15. This was definitely the right play, I think. We've already trained her up into a semi-competent builder. The chance of a failure is actually very, very low now. It's just really the levels we want for construction speed. So let's get... Who's our top social character? Who have we got? Just Rose. Oh, by the way, someone pointed out as well that apparently in the will not do section of that, when it says will not do, it does not mean that they will not do it. What it means is I haven't told them to do it. So I assume there was a conflict because we've used that mod. I don't know if it's in this mod pack. I don't remember off the top of my head. But there's a mod pack that allows us to bypass people not wanting to do it. We can assign them to do it, but they'll hate it if we do that. It's the pawns are capable mod. That's it. So I assumed we got that enabled, and I assume that's what it meant by will not do. But no, it just turns out that means that we haven't assigned them that. Why that's there, I've absolutely no idea. It serves absolutely no purpose, as far as I can tell, besides reminding you what the numbers mean. Anyway, it was our top social character again. Rose, go and trade with, if I can find someone amongst all this weebs, Freya, show me what you got. Okay, 699 gold we've got to play around with. Oh, the devil ewes are very good. So these things, unlike regular sheep, will produce... Well, these things, like regular sheep, will produce regular fabrics, but these produce devil strand. So those would be incredibly useful to get on board, but they are 1,000 each. Fucking hell. Very good for breeding, though. Very good for breeding stock. Oh my God, goat one's only worth 88 point... Well, to us, he's priceless. How dare you? What do I want to sell, then? Do we even want to sell anything? Royal Thrombo milk. Oh, I don't really want to sell any of this stuff. We could sell them some... to be honest, we could sell some cloth. Why don't we sell them enough cloth to extinguish their gold? Oh, God, that's way too much. Let's go for, like, 12.50? Slightly too much? 12.45. Still slightly too much. Okay. Go for, like, there. There we are. So, if we want to buy anything from them, which I'm going to buy the steel, if you want to buy anything from them, I'm also going to buy the components. We can trade cloth for more useful stuff, like, for example, steel and components. Do you want to buy anything else from us, though? Have they got anything useful for us to buy? We've got enough gold now to be able to build our... We need plasteel. Have they got any plasteel? For the multi-analyzer, that is. Nothing at all. Damn it. All right. They've got an alpaca wool game of strife, which is, again, cerebral play. We've got a Luigi board, which is Mario's brother. Cleaner base station. Whoa. I will trade you all the cloth we've got for these robots that will help clean our shit up. That's so good. I had no idea that trade caravans could have that. I thought it was only the roboticist trade ships that would hold them. That's so good. We get 7.5% to prices as well because Rose is good. Thank you, Rose. Give them all the cloth. Still can't afford it. Okay. Give them back some of their components. There we go. Okay. Sell them some... You guys want some potatoes? Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew? They do. My friends, we have just dealt with our cleaning problem right there. Oh, those things this early on is so good. I hate the cleaning job in Rimworld. It's a waste of time, but it's also so important. Oh, hang on a minute. Right, I wonder if they fixed that bug yet. So, the downside to these things is that if there are 2 of them and you install one of them, they will pick them both up and try to install them, which can sometimes cause some strange issues. So there we are. We have to make sure we've got them separated. Then after that, I was hoping they beat the shit out of each other so we could loot them. Then after that, you can install the other one. That way you're not going to miss half the stack. I imagine it's fixed right now, but there's no point testing it and risk losing a robot, right? Go ahead and yeet the other one, and let's get those both installed, if you don't mind. Or don't. Or don't. That's also fine. What? Excuse me. Or don't. Thank you. All right, there we go. Robots, away. Oh, another one? Holy shit, look at that. Delta is also an optimist, so I assume we have to keep him within green mood for like 48 hours. Oh, that's so good. That might also be a little bit powerful. We'll have to see how it goes. But we definitely have encouragement then for keeping everyone's moods high outside of the fact that obviously it just makes the game run a bit more smoothly there without the mental breaks and whatnot. That's so powerful. So powerful. It's giving me fucking hiccups again. Okay, let's get, I'll keep that on priority 4. We'll just get upstairs to manually repair this wind turbine, because I don't know how our power's looking. Oh, yeah, it's drained by about half. The rebuild's going really, really well. We've just got a little bit more of the limestonage to get put in there. Have we run out of... We're out of limestone bricks. Oh, no, we're not. We've got 25. I mean, there's still quite a lot to do, evidently, so we'll have to mine out some more bricks. Maybe now's a good time to capitalize on mining through to this other area. Probably couldn't hurt. Let's go ahead and set a very, very small, but, you know, somewhat manageable path there. Good shit. Okay, what was I doing? Help me, I've forgotten. Oh, there's plenty of limestone chunks. What am I talking about? Yeah, okay, so let's make sure that's repaired. But that's fantastic. Having another optimist at the colony is huge. So, these guys are finishing off the embrasures. Means for our next raid, we can go and deal with that. We really should deal with those mechanoids rather than let it get out of control. Last series, we found a lot of the difficulty came from not the fact that there were plenty of mechanoid clusters, but from the fact that there were... We were allowing the mechanoid clusters to build themselves up to a level that we couldn't deal with. Managing them is the important thing here. Right now, don't think we have to worry about the management so much, but if we get another cluster, I'm going to make it my personal mission to go out and hunt both of those down. Have you noticed as well, they swap weapons randomly? Pay attention to that in the rest of the video, and if anybody knows what the hell causes that, please let me know. It's not a problem, it doesn't affect gameplay at all, but they do occasionally switch weapon and then switch back for reasons I don't quite understand. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Well, I guess I'll have to pay close attention to them as they fumble around. Good stuff. Excuse me? What? What do you mean? Why was it over there? What? Why was it over there? What the fuck? Oh, are you kidding me? Why the fuck would I ever wanted to have claimed that as my home area, you stupid frigging game? Great. Well, that's 1,000 silver down the shitter. Oh, for fuck's sake. And these things seem to be attacking now. Oh, I'm so annoyed at that. That's so stupid. Okay, I forgot you can actually repair the robots these days. Fine robot. Yep, there it is, right there. Okay, good shit. Everyone wake up. Bloody cleaning bots brought down mechanoid hell on us, apparently. Brilliant. Oh, God. I'm actually really, really annoyed by that. Why would it be out there? You know what you need cleaning? This random thing quite far away. That's why we need a cleaning area mod. I said that we wouldn't install it this time around because I got some recommendations that it wasn't the most stable mod and had a lot of conflicts. I'm going to be honest. Reasons like that are why we have that shit. Anyway, let's get everybody equipped with their guns then as soon as possible. See if we can stop this before it gets out of hand. Please shoot the little robots. Okay, that one's getting cover. Oh, shit, that's not a great start, is it? Oh, God. Okay, this has already gone to shit. That cleaning bot seriously done us in here. Oh, you little fucker. Okay, Rose and Halitos on the front line. We've got that thing taking cover behind our embrasures, which is not ideal. Okay, moving. Get a bit closer. Get a bit closer. Oh, fuck. Get out there. Get out there. Get out there. Rose. Move us. Move us. Come on. Go. I'm fucking so pissed off with that goddamn cleaning bot. Are you kidding me? If I lose anybody because a cleaning bot decided to clean a friggin' ancient danger on the other side of the map, I'm going to be very annoyed. Please kill that. Please kill it. Please kill it. Please kill it. Thank you. Much appreciated. Right, we got one of these fucking things now. We're going to have to go out there to face it down because it's behind cover. Right, get out there. Look at it's at 57% Delta. Please don't get shot. Gunshot in the leg. That's fine. Oh, or not. That's certainly not fine. Shot in the arm. That's okay. Where's it going? Was it running away? Back here. I was trying to get behind the other Brrainz, I would assume. Did say they'd try and find cover, I guess. Great. Now we have to do a load of tending to our people. How are you this bad at shooting? What's it? Get in there. What's it? You're getting on my nerves. Get a bit closer, for fuck's sake. Right, open fire. He's not firing. Look, he's not firing. Why are you not firing? Oh, because... Okay, so he's not firing because Rose is within that firing arc, and we've got the friendly fire mod. I might just remove it, because I never use it. I always end up just disabling it anyway. Unbelievable. That's really, really, really frustrating, because now our doctor's down and bleeding out in 9 hours, and our other colonist is down and bleeding out in 5, and everyone else is injured. And all... Look at them, they're all bleeding out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Taking water. You'll be taking some fucking something in a minute, I'm telling you. I'm so annoyed at that cleaning bot. I don't even want to rebuild it as punishment. Delta, are you going to be okay? She's moving very slowly. Stop with the cloth every fucking time. Please. Hauling is like, by the way, priority 4. So why she's doing that rather than bed rest, I do not understand. Delta's down. Oh, fucking shit, really? Upsa rescue Delta. And then Ups is probably going to bleed out trying to drag her home. You're dying in 4 hours. Okay, you can... have we got another doctor? We don't. We've got What's It the Farmer. And our next best one is Smooth Octopus. You self-tend. Just go for a self-tend. No medicine. No, you don't need it. Prioritize tending. And then can I get you to tend to... Okay, that's fine. Please get them home. Fucking hell. How's Rose doing? Rose is fine. Smooth Octopus is also fine. Halatos is about to be patched over. Upsy, you need to move. I think Delta's going to die here. I hate that. It's okay. It's okay. It's just a cleaning bot being funny. Good guy. This is Sydney's fault. I'm blaming Sydney with this one. Because Sydney, every single time I include the cleaning area mod, don't include the cleaning area mod. Something wrong with the cleaning area mod. Oh, it's not updated. Banned. Oh, Rose is back up. Thank God. Rose, help me. Rose, tend to Delta. Go. Get in there, Rose. Okay, please hurry up. How's Delta doing? 8 hours. We're fine. How's Upsa doing? 15 hours. You can fuck off. You are no longer our doctor. Thank you, Smooth Octopus. I appreciate the effort, but honestly, you're probably just going to do more harm than good. What's it? Tend to Upsa. Okay. That went horribly wrong. Like, really just badly. That was worst case scenario. I don't know how it went as bad as it did. But my God, that to me means that we need a kill box, because if they're running from here, they can't get to there faster than the enemies can get to there. So we need a big kill box, something to slow them down, to give our people enough time to get there. If we had enough time, and they were prevented hiding behind the embrasures, that would have been a completely different fight. Nebo Empire is also the Black Toll Bill to the people of Canva. Hey, great news. Just what I was hoping for. Right, I think everybody is okay. We've obviously got Rose and What's It both capable of doctoring, feeding them meals, washing them, giving them water, whatever is necessary. Other cleaning robot can go around and keep things tidied up, but Rose has gotten sick from an infection. Shit. Okay. Rose, you need bed rest now. Stop pissing around. Get to bed. Okay, you rest. No, self-tend first. Self-tend, and then rest. Protest tending. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal at all for her to be tending. Oh, 17% rest. Please, for the love of God, rest. How are we looking? Infection minor. 3% immunity, 3.9. Okay, come on. Okay, they're not exactly in the situation I'd like to see there. The immunity is slightly ahead of the... Sorry, the infection is slightly ahead of the immunity, but there's not much in it. Oh, God. Okay, we've got to be very careful. Make sure that you are tending to Rose then as frequently as you possibly can. The infection and the immunity are kind of neck and neck right now. I don't know what would cause it to speed up like that, but it seems to have actually taken over. Delta's back up on her feet, so what we'll have is we'll get What's It, seeing as he's not much worse of a doctor. Actually, no, he is by quite a lot. But I imagine a doctor tending to her rather than her tending to herself is probably going to give us a higher tend quality anyway. I'll assume that. I don't know for definite, but we'll... It's got to be the case, right? That would be silly not to. Delta, are you alright? What are you doing? Equipping the limestone hammer. Are you alright, though? She's pregnant late stage. That's why she's walking so slowly. Charge rifle as well. No, the damage is pretty much inconsequential. Right femur is quite heavily damaged, but again, not really much of an issue there. How's Smooth Octopus doing? Gunshot, bite scar, nothing permanent. Halatos. Shattered nose, destroyed right arm, destroyed left thumb. Nothing permanent, though, luckily enough. Upser is fine. Still that bitten off right toe, but that was from a previous thing. And then What's It has really saved the colony. Without him, we would be in a very different scenario. We would not have a doctor to feed and tend to everybody. We would have to use Rose, and Rose would probably die from her own infection. How's she looking? 26 and 25. Okay. Can be tended in 5 hours. We'll get What's It to do that in the hopes that it will give a slightly higher anything's better than what she's got, right? And she's staying ahead. As long as I now stay on top of it, there's no way we can lose her. I find it incredibly unlikely that he would get lower than 17% 10 quality with 10 medical. 1 hour. 1 hour left. Okay, now we want to keep it kind of primed, ready. I'm going to keep a very, very close eye on this right now. 6, 5, 4, 3. Now we'll move What's It in. I wanted to get as much sleep as possible to obviously help out with the 10 quality as best as we can. Get him in there, and then tend. We haven't got any medicine left. Okay, so the chance of we getting above 17% is obviously quite slim. 47. But I take that back completely. She's fine. 47% 10 quality. It's 44% immunity versus 42% infection. She's good. We can now leave it and forget about it. What? So these things are a pain in the ass. So the Feralisk clutch mothers will continually shit out small Feralisks, which are incredibly aggressive, as we've seen previously. We need to kill that very, very quickly. And look at the egg progress on that too. Jesus. Okay. We could send Smooth Octopus and What's It to go and deal with it by themselves, but I want them to heal up a bit more. I want regular times to come back. I also want to be very careful of these auto-charge turrets, because look at the range on that. What about the little ones? They've got the same range, haven't they? So we'd have to kite it and go all the way around, then hit the Feralisk clutch mother without getting into range of that, otherwise we are seriously fucked. Okay, let's be careful about that. How many days we got left on the... I haven't forgotten, because of all your remindings, thank you. How many days we got left on this? Gonna be like 15, right? So it is. 15 days left on that one. Keep a close eye on it. Still at the back of my mind. Not super important yet, but we do need to leave soon. What was it, like 3 days journey? So it's not high priority. Not the highest priority, but it is still high priority. All right, here it goes. Medical emergency. This is where she lives or dies, but with 96% immunity versus 81% infection, I think it's very likely that the latter is drawn that one. Former. What did I say first? Doesn't matter. Either way, she's alive. That's that's the important thing. Okay, what comes next then? Well, base is basically built. This is kind of opened my eyes a little bit. I think we could do with better hospital equipment, first and foremost, and also a better kill box layout. So, or actually, a kill box. So, what are we looking like? 19 by 19, 20 by 20. Let's do it there. Have them run across. So, we want to put that wall down like that. Now, maybe we'll go 20 by 20. Do that, remove that one. Force them to come in here and make them run across the whole thing. Put a lineup of turrets there. That way we can shell them with the turrets from that side, hit them with our colonists from this side. They're getting caught in the crossfire, dead as dicks in no time. That should work. Obviously, we put turrets on that side, we risk hitting our own people, vice versa. So that should do pretty well, I think. We also probably... Yeah, I think we'll probably have to rely on turrets a bit more heavier this time around. You know, not just in parts of the fact that we have a shitload more turret mods. Get those indoors, thank you. We have a shitload more turret mods this time around. We've got stuff actually worth building. The base game ones are pretty terrible, so I'm not going to rely on those too much, but we have the vanilla expanded security modules, so in theory, we should have some better stuff to play around with. How are you missing a bed? Oh, because Upser and Dowser are in different... Fuck off. Stop taking What's His bed. What's it? Come and claim this bed, you weirdo. Upser's back to being fully healed. Let's get the last of this building done for today then, so we can move on to bigger and better, hopefully research-related things tomorrow. Let's crack out... What are we looking at here? So this is all reinstallment stuff. We need a lot more wood. I don't think we've got enough for... Quite as much as I queued up here. 446. We might also want to replant the cotton farms. I'm not sure about that one, Chief. We'll see how it goes. Bear in mind that we sold it all for the cleaning bot that immediately got blown up and then almost got us killed in the process. Right, let's also reroute this cable because that's extremely hideous being right there. So everybody's got a dedicated bedroom now. It's just a case of waiting for Rose to actually get up and build another bed there, which shouldn't take too long. Bear in mind it's quality builder, so we will have to rely on Upser to... deal with that. I'm going to drop bed rest back down to make up for the few days of missed work we've got here. But no one's at any risk of dying anymore. No one's at any risk of infections. So we can basically just go full steam ahead again. I just bit my friggin' tongue. Ow. Oh, good. Well, thankfully I did that at the end of the episode rather than right at the start. How are we looking? What's it? Oh, right. Let's get all of this stuff hauled. Biofuel refinery. Don't let me forget to build one of those as well because we've got so much nitroglycerin. we might be able to make a ridiculous amount of well, we will be able to make a ridiculous amount of medicine from this. I assume we also need some herbal medicine too. Bear in mind, that is growing 93%. Wow, 93% on some of it. That's really, really good. All this rice could do with being hauled as well, if you guys don't mind. I need to get the haul perishables mod. Maybe don't haul the mealies in the middle of cooking. We need to get the haul perishables mod, because this is a constant issue that we have with them just harvesting it, leaving it on the floor to rot or get eaten by animals as well. There's no point in having so many farms for fresh foods if we're just going to leave it to disappear, right? We might as well cut down the farm size and set hauling to a higher priority at that point. So, all right, how are we looking? Rose, are you almost ready to get back up and help with the good fight, my friend? 9.5%. She'll be back up before the end of the day. And Upsa, how are you looking as well? You're obviously back up and helping out. Oh, 85% and 95% or 93%. Everybody is all good. What about you? Sorry, I forgot to check. 93, 96. Yeah, you're fine. Fantastic. That's really, really good. So I want to get the last of this stuff mined out. I know Smooth Octopus has occasionally been working on that, but it's going to take a long time to get through, especially as no one's got any good mining skill. Another reason to increase those raids is to actually get the people we need to allow us to mine things, or whatever it happens to be, whatever things we're missing out on. Have we got any good crafters yet? No, we have nobody with higher than 4 crafting. So a dedicated, decent crafter in the colony as well would be fantastic. Otherwise, we've got to train up either Delta or Upsa again, which will take a very, very, very long time. And that right there is basically the last of the bedrooms done too. Fantastic. We do need to deal with the heat issue. Oh, God. Speaking of heat issue, shit. Okay, well, let's turn that off for a start. Do need to get some cooling in here. We do have the climate mod. Or the central climate mod, the air conditioning mod, whatever it's called. I actually think we've got one of the things unlocked for it. Let me just check very quickly. Whatever it's this thing. Rim furniture expanded. Okay, well, it's definitely not that. We'd have to research it. That's my point I'm getting at. So for the time being, we'll just stick to using the regular coolers and heaters. But in the future, we'll be able to switch over to that and save on, hopefully, a lot of resources not having to build basically a heater for every room and a cooler for every room, etc. So now we want to work on the dining room because it's fairly unimpressive right now, a little bit pointless. We need a dedicated kitchen and a dedicated dining room as 2 separate things. So what I'm thinking is we'll stick to the other plan I sort of floated very briefly. We'll get this wall expanded all the way out to there, dig through and use this area as one big heater. We could divide this in half and have a workroom, a kitchen, and then in here we'll have the dining room, plus it keeps things all nicely divided too. So I'm going to do something along those lines. We'll use wood for the time being, because I don't think we've got enough limestone bricks left to get all this stuff down, plus it's only a temporary thing. Yeah, something a little like that is what we wanted. And we'll put another wall there, and then all of this stuff can go. So all of this crap like that can go through. What I want to do, just to kind of elucidate a little bit more, is mine all this stuff out like that. And then we'll have this as another outdoor zone leading out there. You go straight in through the kitchen or straight out through the freezer there too. Nice. Okay, do you want to keep the butcher table in there? Bear in mind that we do have the more linkables mods. I think it is adds the kitchen cupboards. Is it the more linkables mods? I think we can tell short of going to the information for it. But those are the kitchen cabinets which affect both the butcher tables and the stoves, and you need 2 of each to get the maximum. So we're better to have them in the same room, but I mean realistically it's like a little extra uncleanliness to save 50 steel. I think we'll stick to having the butcher table in the freezer as per usual, because we so rarely butcher animals. Who cares about the minor work speed debuff you get from that? Oh, bollocks. I don't know what I've done. I was like, oh, did I accidentally destroy that bed? I'll go ahead and copy this one over, and then I did exactly the same thing what I did with the first one, which was reinstalling it like a fool. Right, let's do that, and then let's get Upset to quickly bash this one out. That way everyone's got a nice dedicated bedroom there. Do need to deal with the heat. It is currently 36, but for one day, it's not going to make any difference. It's going to be slightly uncomfortable for a little bit. That's their problem. Just going to force Upset here to finish off the very final wall. Boom. 1 base. Okay, that's pretty good. I want to redo something with this room as well, because that's kind of hideous, but to be honest, that's a good start, I think. That's not too bad whatsoever. To be honest, having the workroom in the middle of the base also isn't a terrible idea. It's just not very convenient for getting from kitchen to the bedrooms. You have to go through all of that crap and over all the chunks or whatever else. Anyway, we're going to leave that there for today. I think that's been some pretty incredible progress, despite the Trojan cleaning bot we had to deal with there as well, calling in the bloody mechanoids and almost wiping us out. Thank you to the insane top-tier level patrons for making the series possible in the first place. A shout-out goes out to Caden Carter, Jonah Waters, Facuna Vasquez, Atmosis, Ninja Tree 5, Archeronx, 98, Gwen S, Crowskull, Necrophilin, Slippy Nips, Michael Mullen, Vacuous Bacchus, Sarabi, and Silkworm for their support, the insane tier levels on Patreon. Big shout out to these guys for making the channel possible in the first place. And a thank you as well goes out to Vanilla Gorilla, Socrates, Void Prince Kivo, Damon, Mr. Awesome, Noobmeister, Matteo, Scorched S, Gabriel Van Ders, Erotha, Foosh, and everyone else at Patreon as well. Thank you guys for your support over there. Slight issue with Patreon again this month. I have notified everybody, I think, just about on every platform I possibly could. So hopefully you guys are aware of it. If not, please check the Patreon Discord channel or your Patreon messages or the Patreon page itself. Like I said, I put it absolutely everywhere. Basically, once again, they fucked up the bot. So I'll hopefully have some answers to what the hell's going on with that very, very soon.